the person aboard. I think I had about 115 kilos or something. It was not a heavy bike at all.
Good weight for the season.
Yeah.
That's the other reason they're great to race, everybody, because they're flickable bikes.
Yeah, you can pick them up pretty easily when you fall. Yeah. Right, here we go then. The lights are about to go out. They disappear off, and away we go on Morgan Creasy. I tell you what, Morgan and that clutch just not get on whatsoever. He has flummoxed that start every single time. Right, a few people going a little bit brave there, but they're all towards the back of the field, unfortunately, so there's no great advantage to be had. Oh, I think that could be Harrison McKay with Super Twin who got the jump there. Maybe I was too busy watching Morgan make an absolute haul into that start there. I'll let you see what you can see when they come to you.
Harrison McKay in second with Josh Harvey first, but looks like Harrison McKay, yeah, he's got up the inside of the park. He's trying to get that lead, keep it in clear off points, that's nice to see. So I'll wait till they come round. Out Chris curve is now, I know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so we'll see if they go through the gooseneck on the first actual lap of this race. No misdemeanors for anybody down there. It's all single file, very respectable for one of these standardised sports race. I mean, they must calm down. God. They're not quite as easy to go home.
You see some people, I'm sure some people just going to go home, so you've got to get this race out of the way on a Sunday afternoon and go home from there.
Well, they've got another one to do, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. This is them. They've been waiting a long time. Maybe they're just falling asleep. They've been waiting for so long, haven't they?
Well, that's really been still up at the place. Calm down now.
Right, a couple of boards being prepared there. I've got one for take 2. Oh, no, that's take 2, surely. Oh, I'll worry about that later. What I'm going to worry about is what's on the track in front of me.
Okay.
And what's on the track in front of me is a very tucked in, going very fast Mackay. Harrison Mackay ahead of Josh Harvey, who leads the way in the Thunderbike sport. Toby Finnis is in second ahead of Sam Munson. Then Morgan Creasy makes up for that dreadful start but still loses 3 places. Then it's Logan Stone, who's hopefully having a better day today. Then it's Wilson and Brown. Then it's Jameson, Kilworth Jade, Isolma, Biswell, Kilworth H, F, May M, and Manson. What's happening up your end, mate?
Well, they're all safe through Charlie's 2 at the moment, so far so good, and it's all got a fire there, nothing really smoked or anything else, but Harrison McKay is directly sealed out, it's decided he wants none of it, clearing off. Although, to be fair, looking at third and fourth to be where we see the battle, because those two, the line, I believe, is finished with Munson. And they are the closest 2 together that I can see in like at least the top 6.
Yeah, you're right actually. The top 5 are spread out apart from those 6 things. There's a little bit more balance going on to that 6th place. Oh, we've got a leg out from somebody veering to the left hand side of the track. So somebody, unfortunately, is heading back into the paddock. Very annoying. And yeah, here's the Munson. This is of course for the places in the twin class. They're arguing over second place there. Yeah, but they're not arguing over third. Neither of them wants to be third. They're not arguing over the third, mate. They're arguing over the second, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of a toe there. Down the inside is the look there for Munson. Oh, yeah, that looks like it's worked for him actually going into Coppers. You get confirmation of that.
Okay.
See if the number 70 is ahead of the number 21 this
I'll
time.
be looking for that. As the passes lead. Closely followed by second, and it is the number 17 of Samuel Munson, who is taking that 3rd place for now. So Toby Finnis will have to do the chasing the rest of his lap.
Right, Harrison McKay is the lap record holder here. Okay, as Nick Weston I think mentioned earlier, that was just to lose that lap record. Don't know why Jack Weston is in the event actually, because did you get a chance to ask Nick what happened to his active bike yesterday at all?
No mate, sorry. We were concentrating on the fantastic scrap of the wheel between
Bruce and Dan, wasn't it?
That's right, and Dan Bray.
That's alright.
I was far too busy getting all the names in the wrong order.
Don't worry about that, mate. What you paid to do as a commentator, or not paid to do as the case may be. Yeah, Harrison McKay got the lap record yesterday because using that fantastic scrap that Jack Weston got it down to 35-1. And when he had those athletics to play with in the second race, it was a 36-1. We've done the same day, it's a 36-6. You need that person to battle with, don't you think? I have to be quite kind of why I admire AJ. AJ goes out there and he gets lap records, but he's on his own. He's not arguing with anybody. Miles out in front, he says, oh, I'll set the lap record on the last lap here, this is something to do type thing. Whereas, more typically, what we saw yesterday with Harrison, that is they're pushing each other as hard as they possibly can. And that's where that 35-1 came from. Bit of chatter on the radio there, just listening in case somebody doesn't come across the line. Everybody made it to the first half of the track by the look of it. Well, Mark Cooper actually might have gone missing. So he would have been the one who pulled into the pit. That's where Mark stopped.
Who was that, sorry, mate?
Mark as well. Managed to be racing the TZR at Setters. He would have been in there to give you the race please.
Could have sworn I just didn't go through, but we'll see, mate.
And number 33, he used to be right back in the time to leave for a little while. So I did see somebody disappear off. So Mackay Harvey, none to finish, still having that discussion with the second or so apart. Behind them, however, we've got Creasy having to battle with Wilson, only separated by 10 to the second or so. Then Jameson, who is quarter of a second, still a couple of tenths of a second ahead of Logan. So, and that is actually a battle for third place in the motorbike sport class as well. So that's one that's good run.
Yeah, that's his Creasy though, yeah, mixed up with because I see his number and it's 5-3 rather than 30.
Ah, yeah.
Compensation blindness.
Over the line, then comes the 361 machine. Mackay totally and utterly untroubled here, fastest back of the race. He's pulls in a 35.889, so he's able to do the 35 even when he doesn't challenge. Good stuff. Half a month to finish, no change there. Creasy, Wilson. Here comes that next shot. That is Jameson, head of Stone. Right behind Stone though, that's Brown on the twin, then Kilworth, Jordan on the Suzuki, I think he rides. Saltner, Kilworth, H and Sheehan. Those guys are all very close indeed. That's still a little long freight train of bikes having discussions over the minor places, of course. Ransom next across the line. And there's May. Got no friends at all as small, but unfortunately for him. So there we go. Such is the life of an anesthesiologist.
Still good with it, with that battle. It's all close together. You were just mentioning of Stone, Brown, and Kilworth and Saltner. Somebody, I'm not sure who, went up the inside of the park curve, so I suspect there's a change of position from where they crossed the line, Jack. Yeah, there's 4 of them now all coming down into Mansfield. Some with guided lines. Oh, and another guy bumped somebody else a bit further back. As they come back to you, mate?
Yeah, watch him come out the bridge there, mate. You're right. 4, 5, 3 close together. I think there's Logan Stone who's punched his way to the front of that group there. Somebody has a look at the inside of Logan. Can't quite see that. It's the twin, I think. But Jameson has definitely got that. That's the I think. I'm pretty sure that's Stone. He might have gone past on Wilson as well. That's probably Wilson having a good look at Stone there as well. Mackay back over the line. So 35 too. 35, 775 to him. Yeah. He's clearing off here at the moment. Harvey with a first TV of another impressive ride from Josh there. Then Sam Munson, Toby Finnis, Morgan Creasy, and then Wilson over the line. Here comes that battle. Right. That is Logan Stone. I recognise that bike behind that is Ben Brown. Then Geordie Kilworth, Adam Jameson lost 3 places on that lap. Unfortunately for him, 2 of those places were in fast as well. So he's gone from a podium in third.
Nice overtaking Charlie still. I didn't know, not sure if that was a twin hard. What, yeah, might have been a back mark. I wasn't sure. Somebody got really mugged on the way out of Charlie's too, right in the middle of the corner. We have a breakdown. Do you see anybody dropping down the order?
And it's tight, no one?
He's up and about, he's just sitting on his bike and pushing it around, you know, he can catch it up.
Well, poor old Andrew, that's why I was saying how much I like to join the 999. That is actually a 999 caddy, I think.
Okay.
And my good friend and the man who's going to be fixing my bike for me, Mr. Harrison, he was tearing his hair out over that caddy, and he's hoping he's got on top of it. The trouble is, the word Ducati an intermittent electrical problem. You know, things you don't want to hear in the same
I do remember talking to him in Brown's garages about it, how it's like, there's loads of things, couldn't really find anything, put it together, and all of a sudden it worked. And now we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know. It's, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, unfortunately, I know Ducati have a you know, we make jokes about Ducati's reputation on electric, but it's well deserved as well. I mean, you know, it's not by any coincidence that the Ducati electric, which is ironic given that, do you know what Ducati used to do before they made motorbikes? Well, they made radios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were a radio manufacturer was their first thing. And they produced motorbikes until after World War II actually. Yeah, so there you go. Those little things. Those Suzuki used to make sewing machines, industrial sewing machines, things like that. And obviously Yamaha, as we were discussing before, make musical instruments, and I knew they made the mistake of going to the Yamaha Museum, and that's too early to realise it's full of pianos and violins, so I wanted to avoid that politically. Harvey, Munson, Finnis, Wilson. On Honda started off making piston rings. I learned the other day.
Oh, okay.
It's like Mr. Honda made his own piston rings at one stage. That was his first manufacturing thing. You learn, don't you? Well, you do if you're paying attention anyway. So Wilson passed on Creasy on that particular lap. That was a Twin versus Sport battle. Creasy holds on to second in the Sport, but he's got a good gap over Ben Brown. Ben Brown's got Jordan Kilworth, who is now third. He's past Logan Stone, so that could be some silverware for the Kilworth family. Mackay over the line. Lap 7, and we are doing the 8-lap race. So Harvey getting glances at the pit board, I think. And last lap flag now going out to everyone. So Munson on the Twin. He's very comfortably in that third place overall, second place in class. Then Toby Finnis. And he's still ahead of Wilson, who's Creasy right behind him by about a second and a quarter or so. Then comes that next long line of bikes. Right, who we got this time? That's Ben Brown. That's Jordan Kilworth. Wow, he's on fire. Jordan's managed to pull past on Ben Brown. Yeah, it goes PB there at 39.168. So wow, it goes sub 1 minute 40 seconds. That's a great effort around this track. And Ben Brown, Logan Stone in fourth, Adam Jameson is in fifth, a second and a quarter or so back. And Rob Saltner, Sheehan, Kilworth 8, Smith, Ransom, May, Quincy, Purple.
Yeah, just managed to work out that there was 4 Logan Stone that got dust up in the middle of the apex of Charlie 2. They used to play the half, right, punching half, right, I thought it was a back half or something, but no, it looks like they got taken by surprise.
Maybe it was wobble or something on the way point to the big point.
Yeah, someone lunged up you, whoever it was, lunged up the inside and had to lift the bike out there.
Okay. Now I wonder who that was. It could well have been Ben Brown or Jordan Kilworth. Not 100% sure. Well, I'll tell you who's not giving up on this. Mackay. Maybe somebody told Mackay he has got a new lap record that he got yesterday. So he has got purple in sector 1, but he goes yellow in sector 2. There's a 36.978. He takes a very comfortable win indeed. Josh Harvey. When Josh Harvey comes out to play, he can't normally do a full season, Josh, but he's definitely the man to beat. We'll discuss that with Mr. Weatherall at some point, as Sam Munson takes second place in the Twins, third place overall ahead of Toby Finnis. Then we've got the number 157 machine of Max Wilson. It's Gordon Creasy, who is second in the Thunderbike Sport. And Jordan Kilworth, I don't know if Jordan knows he's just finished third in class, but he'll be picking up a medal very shortly, so he'll definitely know it then. Ben Brown, who's fifth, Twins ahead of Logan Stone in the Thunderbike Sport. Then we've got Adam Jameson, Rob Saltner, Sheehan, Kilworth H, and the rest of the runners and riders. There goes the 390 machine of Isleback. A little KTM, I don't know what that is doing in this particular class really, it just seems a little bit strange. Smith and Ransom over the line. There goes May, 4 on his own. Nobody to play with.